Explain to me what it means to feed the hand. You guys have it. 4,
Okay.
3.
So feeding the hand is a reversal of the expression, don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Okay, stop right there. Somebody else in David's group speak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The cosmopolitan view is that we must feed the hand that could bite us.
Yeah, that is cosmopolitan. Keep going. 5. Somebody else in the group. 4, 3, 2. Go ahead. Who's got it next? Yeah, go ahead.
Well, to piggyback off of that, if you give these people that are oppressed the means to education and stuff like that, they won't have the revolt, they won't be the terrorists.
The argument out there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is that if you've got hopeless people, they're going to be more likely to be willing to give their life and do radical things. However, if you feed the hand that could bite you, meaning you give education, you provide food resources, you provide medical care, odds are it's probably going to be a positive impact, although by strengthening them, you could be empowering them to attack you or do something a little devastating. Pick me a category. Gotta go.
Articles, 2 points.
Articles for 2. First-hand IC.
Brown versus Board of Education.
First-hand IC. Go ahead.
Okay, what articles to start?
Yeah,
okay, the Indian babies.
No.
No.
Wait, he hasn't even given a
I
count.
haven't even given the article. If you're ready to answer, go ahead.
Okay, what's about to be provided by babies?
No, -2. I gotta ask the question first. First-hand IC.
No, wait. What is going
Yeah.
I gotta give the question first. Okay, she just said take points away.
Wait,
No.
Sophia had her hand up.
You're taking too long to ask the question.
First-hand IC. What is the idiot department? This is appropriate. I think it's Riley, and then it's you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's a dude in Colorado. No, it's a representative.
-2. Go ahead.
You 2 points off of David's team.
William Adams interviewed Tom and suggested that we should bomb Mecca.
What's that again?
William Adams.
Yeah, hold on. William Adams interviewed Tom and he said that we should.
Tom who? 5. Tom who? 4.
Credit.
Tom who? 3. Transcendo? Tancredo. Tom Tancredo gave a radio interview and he was talking. Well, go ahead, explain it to me.
He said that we should bomb Mecca. We should bomb the holy place, I think.
Say what now?
If they're bombing us, we should bomb their holy places.
Okay, so if terrorists bomb us?
I mean, no, if they attack us, we should retaliate. We should attack back.
Attack what?
We should attack their meccas.
Attack their meccas?
Attack Mecca!
There's not many meccas. So what? No, I heard meccas. No, zoom in on that. Speaking of the idiot department. Okay, hang on. So what do we have so far? Tom Tancredo gave a radio interview and basically said that if these radical Islamic groups attack the United States, then in fact we needed to strike back. Now, the last point that I heard was we need to bomb their meccas. All of them. Who's got the next hand? They're out. David, go ahead. You can speak now.
All right.
Sorry.
He's half right in that I got half a point. Tom Tancredo advocated. Hello. Tom Tancredo advocated that if Islamic terrorists are going to strike at the U.S., we need to get back at them by striking at their holy sites. The one he specifically referenced was Mecca.
Mecca singular. Thank you very much. One holy sites. Very specifically Mecca. What's that?
Mount Grant is where the Prophet was born. That's their most important holy site.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Mecca is where Muhammad was born. That's their most important holy site. But basically, if we bombed it, everyone who's Islam would hate us.
That's false.
Everybody would hate us. Now, I don't want to go too far with things, but one of the pieces that Leonard Pitts had made in the article was, in fact, that if we did this, then in fact this would make it a war against a religion, a war against Islam, and not just a particular piece of a religion or a particular piece of Islam, and that's actually what would make it very, very dangerous.
Like you what we said, League of Points?
Not yet.
I just want to discredit that because
I know, and we don't have time. We don't have time. Pick me a category, David's group. No.
I wanted to ask
No, gotta go. Pick me a category.
War and Democracy 5.
War and Democracy for 5.
Oh boy.
List all you can. You have it first. First hand I see's got it next. The NYPD and the Muslims. You'll have it next. You've got it third.
Oh,
5.
the
4.
NYPD wanted to put up surveillance cameras all over, isn't it Times Square? And
Minus 5.
No, I don't know what it was. I forgot.
Go ahead. Actually, wait. It was here, right? Yeah, go ahead.
Following 9/11, following 9/11, the NYPD thought the best way to, well, one of their ways at least to stop terrorism would be to watch Muslims, and it's in New York, but they also have control over other like surrounding states, including New Jersey.
Okay, now let's stop right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The NYPD decided that they were going to watch Muslims. They were going to watch Muslims specifically because they were Muslim. Before you get too big on this, where were they going to watch them?
They were gonna, oh, go ahead.
They were gonna watch them at mosques and during the
Mosques. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Coffee shops,
Coffee shops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
schools, college campuses.
College campuses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They were going to be basically watching them anywhere that Muslim folks, in fact, congregated. Problems?
it was like based on Muslim religion. It wasn't based on like, oh, if you had somebody who was related to terrorism in the past, but it was solely based on your religion.
And it's considered very discriminatory.
It was actually considered very, very, very discriminatory because you're focusing on a specific group, not because they did something, but because of the group that they were part of. Anything else jumps out, problems or positive. Yeah, you saw it.
Some of the Muslim communities said they were willing to open
Yeah, they
the
did.
FBI to like watch them just to like make sure that.
Some of the Muslim communities, in fact, said, listen, we're not doing anything wrong. We want to demonstrate our loyalty. We have no problems, being a part of this. And
Other people argued that it would make them want to join the terrorist group.
other people argued that if we are this suspicious, that in fact, yes, you know what, this is going to make us want to do these kinds of things. Anything else you can tell me? 3.
Muslims had to live in fear after this. They weren't able to go to the mosque, or like we talked about in class how they didn't go to mosque. They lived in fear of being watched. So it just
Yeah, that kind of ties together with everything. 2, 1. Who's got it next? Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
Is there further to add to that?
I mean,
Yeah, that's up to you.
Wasn't it that they were able to actually, even though there was like all this controversy about it, they were actually able to like stop 2 terrorist plots from actually happening?
That is actually a really good point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you remember what specifically was the thing that they mentioned that they stopped an attack
They
on?
were going to stop a bombing of the Brooklyn Bridge.
The Brooklyn Bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you remember on this, there were negatives in regards to this policy, but they did say that they had some successes in doing this as well. And I believe I had mentioned to you they got caught, the NYPD got sued, and they're not supposed to be doing this anymore. Bottom line. You gave me the last answer. Pick me a category. Gotta go. Actually, while we're looking at this, minus 6. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 44. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29. You gotta be positive to get bonus points. Pick me a category. Globalization for 5. Now we have the last Pictionary. I need somebody to come up and draw.
Go ahead. That's all you. Just don't make it like that sheep thing.
Got it? That's what I need.
No, I thought it was.
Got it?
No. Oh yes,
Yes,
yes.
yeah. Here you
I thought we
go.
were talking about. Okay.
What did you think we were talking about? Oh, hit the light if you would, Esther. 1 minute now, starting on the 2. Oh my.
Wow, she's going in. Go ahead.
Wait, so only they can guess, right?
Right now, yes. 1 minute starting on the 2. 20 seconds.
No specifics.
Yeah, let's get some more visual action.
Let's get some more visual action.
I didn't
What are
wanna-
y'all doing in that room over there?
I didn't want to pipe into that one.
Oh, this actually isn't bad.
Yeah, she's actually doing pretty
It's
good.
really, Riley is doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Why
go.
do you guys
It's
have-
it's in China where the people are jumping off, the workers.
Fuck, so what's in the drawing? What do you see?
They're trying to commit suicide, but they can't commit suicide.
What is the drawing? What is Riley drawn?
That's the safety net starting with Foxconn factory.
It's
and
the what?
Foxconn.
The nets.
The nets!
I said nets!
Yeah, it was very.
Good job. What is the significance of the nets? And this is a weird one because that's a basketball team.
No.
Yeah.
Go! What's the nets?
The significance being that Foxconn is not treating their workers and employees correctly, and they're forcing them into very uninhabitable working conditions.
How much do they make?
Like $17 a day.
They actually do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are considered really good jobs for the context of the environment, which is what we had said the other day. They're making about $17 a day. And they're working for whom exactly? What are they making?
They're making
iPhones, Apple products.
They're making Apple products. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me some more. 4, 3.
They can't leave their home.
Anybody in the group?
They're working 12-hour shifts, 6 days a week in very cramped dormitories with bunk beds, and they're paid $12 a day, $17 a day.
Yeah, $17 a day. So understand on this. This is like a work community more than it's like work. So you go there, you work a hell of a lot of hours, and then you don't really leave. So you've got living facilities, you've got dormitory bunks, you eat there. And these workers, what's happening to them?
They're cracking.
They're cracking. And trying to leave. How are they leaving?
By jumping off of the building.
How many people actually, did it say, committed suicide?
9.
Take points off of that, boy.
Take points off of
It
that.
was so good before you said
I was like that.
Show it to me.
19, I'm pretty sure the article
Oh, we're like a
said.
number off.
A number? You are 10 numbers off.
One time.
was so good. You should give an extra 15 for that.
Yeah, -5. It was 19. Who's got it next? Over here? Alright, you need to get something right.
Okay, besides the Apple iPhone and all that stuff, we were arguing that some people may not do this just because what is my action going to do against a whole company? I mean,
Wait. Let me stop you. Okay, so where we left off was 19 people have committed suicide. What is it that this business did in order to stop the suicides?
They didn't exactly put better improvements for the security of these people. Instead, they just put nets so they would catch the people, go off, and go into bunk beds.
That's really the most convoluted answer I've gotten, but it is right. Yeah, they put up nets to catch them, and then they would bring them right back to work. Now, what was the dilemma? You're at -1. This is your last chance. What was the dilemma that you started to talk about that we had in class? 5, 4.
One actual person wouldn't do too much.
Oh, yeah.
For everyone, like to fix the problem.
Yeah.
Like, if you stop buying the iPhone, just one person wouldn't do anything.
What were other solutions that they came up with? Some of you, and I asked you the question if you felt comfortable with this company making these products, and several people, like Miriam said, I'm going to keep on. I really love my phone, and it's not really going to make a difference, which is what you said. What were the other possibilities? Go ahead, anybody.
Some people said that they're going to add 10% to the price.
There was an argument that all you had to do was add 10% to the price and you would clean up these working conditions, which would basically have been about $60 on a phone, which I think Isaiah, who is filming, actually said that would be $20 or $30 a year, depending upon how long you kept the phone. Keep going.
Or you can voluntarily give money to the company if you want to.
Help.
The company could raise the price. You could conceivably just choose to contribute this. And some people said that they would. A number of you said, you know, I'm not really going to volunteer anything like that because I've already paid enough for this phone. Anything else? Yeah, you still have it.
Or you can actually start a protest that's actually going to help change something. You should be the one actually, even though a lot of people say class. You can be. So
and nobody really liked that idea at all.
Nobody did.
Nobody really liked that idea at all. Anything else you want to tell me?
Another alternative would be just buying another type of phone called like Android, for example, or Microsoft phones, and just
Riley,
like you said, just
Riley said, I will buy a different phone next time, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not, -5. Anything else? 4.
Or you can stop buying stuff from iPhone and like
Yeah, but people
Make
didn't
them
want
run
to
out
do
of
that.
business.
Yeah, I think we talked about that already.
Yeah.
2, 1. Okay, you want to go a few more minutes, or do you want to stop now?
No, let's go for a few more minutes. Few more minutes. Please.
50, 44, 30, 35, 40, 45, 49. This is really close. Really close.
Let's keep on
Okay, y'all gave me the last correct answer.
Yeah.
Go ahead, hit the light if you would. Pick me a category.
One human nature for 5 points. Let's do it. I mean, we're already in last place.
First hand I see. Let me give the answer first. First hand I see. The difference between violence and aggression. It's David and then it's Riley. It's David and then it's Riley.
Violence is an action of, causing harm to someone else that can be motivated by numerous things, including aggression, whereas aggression is more of an instinctive behavioral thing that causes you to want to inflict that.
Violence is going to be a little bit more premeditated, I think is the argument. And you're right. It can have multiple stimuli to this, but it's going to be a little bit more premeditated. Violence is basically premeditated using violence in order to gain something. Can you give me an example?